Hi lovely people, welcome and welcome back to my channel. We are officially in the baby angel era of Tinashe, and if you are as big of a fan of her like I am, you will know that Tinashe is incapable of creating a bad song. And as per usual, she did not disappoint with her new music releases. So I wanted to hop on here to discuss Tinashe's two new singles, Talk to Me Nice and Needs, and also highlight what we can expect from her forthcoming 6th album, Baby Angel. In early June of this year, it was subtly announced that Tinashe signed a record deal with the Nice Life recording company, which is a subsidiary of Atlantic Records. Nice Life is most notable for being the label behind Lizzo. The label was founded by producer Ricky Reed, who is also one of the producers behind the Grammy Award-winning albums 'Cause I Love You by Lizzo in 2020 and We Are by John Baptiste in 2022, as well as the Record of the Year song winner About Time by Lizzo in 2023. A few weeks later, it was rumored that Tinashe held a private listening party titled A Night of New Music with Tinashe, where she played unreleased music with members of her record label and executives from Apple Music and American radio stations. When discussing her decision to sign to Nice Life, Tinashe said, quote, "I think it was the perfect compromise. I didn't want to go back into the major label system per se. I had a lot of reservations and a lot of trepidation about working in those spaces because I just know what they're like. I've been there and I don't want to lose what I've gained. In meeting Nice Life, they really just accepted who I was as an artist. I'm excited to be able to have a bigger team and more people to help make my art to its fullest potential," unquote. After her performance at BST Hyde Park in London, Tinashe confirmed to Rolling Stone Korea that she has been working on her new project for over a year and a half, and she was gearing up to start the rollout for her album. On July 21st, we finally heard the lead single, Talk to Me Nice. The electronic, sultry R&B track describes the pure self-assurance and security that Tinashe is feeling at this point in her life. Despite having some reservations about the person she is dealing with, she is confident about what she could bring to the table and what she is able to provide in a relationship. The production of the song does not give off the vibe that Tinashe is feeling herself, but if you really listen to the lyrics, she is rightfully bigging herself up. I did not initially love this song as I thought it was a questionable lead single because it was slow, dark, and moody, pretty similar to a couple of tracks off of Night Ride and 333, but I felt it would grow on me. Now that I know the context and the theme of the album, I definitely feel like this is a perfect lead single. When Tinashe spoke on the inspiration for the song, she said, quote, "It's a song that represents when you're feeling skeptical about your dealings with somebody and you just want them to prove themselves because you're feeling like you are the ish and you deserve somebody who's going to come up to your level. So talk to me nice." It's a swaggy way to be like, so what you about to do? What you about to say? This song is a really great way to start the new era because it has a lot of different components that I love. It's got a vibey energy to it, but at the same time, the beat itself is very electronic and has this really cool sample. It sounds kind of experimental. It's like my old music, but it feels like it's moving into the future. So I love that it feels both old and new in that sense," unquote. And naturally, the video for Talk to Me Nice perfectly encapsulates the overarching message that Tinashe is trying to convey. She is literally peeling off layers of who she once was and unveiling a new version of the woman she is today. What stuck out to me the most is the dichotomy of the visual and production. The first half of the song is more upbeat and lively, while the video is depicting Tinashe essentially undergoing an internal slow and dramatic metamorphosis. Whereas after the beat switch, the song becomes more dark and slowed down, but the visual of Tinashe is seemingly happier and liberated. As one user said on Reddit, her quote-unquote strange lead singles are her best weapon because she consistently makes unique entrances that put the spotlight on the art and message, as opposed to focusing on a catchy hook. Talk to Me Nice is truly compelling, abstract, and hypnotic without doing too much. Less than a month later, on August 18th, Tinashe dropped her second single titled Needs. The sensual, suggestive, intimate, and flirty song highlights Tinashe making explicitly known what she needs in her life and or a relationship. In my spirit, I know I should be furious that this gem of a song only has one verse, but fortunately, the greatness of this track far outweighs the unfair 2.5-minute length. When I first heard the snippet of Needs prior to its release, I automatically knew I would love the song, and Tinashe proved me right. While I am obsessed with the part of the chorus where she says, "Don't be a tease, grab them keys, after a party in between the sheets, top floor shawty in the penthouse suite," Tinashe proceeded to blow my mind further with her pitched vocals in her verse, which I did not see coming at all, which I feel like is the best and the most exciting part of the song. The video is even better because Tinashe is able to make such a simplistic and mundane concept of being in a grocery store and make it seem like the most fun and lively video set to be on. Her and her dancers match the tone and energy of the song with their crisp choreography that Tinashe never fails to deliver. I saw one tweet that said, "The song is called Needs, and we all go to the grocery store for our needs. Tinashe has the mind of a mastermind." And another person who said that Tinashe shows us that it does not take a big production to make a solid visual. There is another tweet that said that Tinashe always has the best and most creative use of space for choreography in her videos, and no one is doing it like her. Someone responded to that tweet citing Tinashe's videos for All Hands on Deck, Save Room for Us, Pasadena, and Super Love as examples, which I wholeheartedly agree with. Tinashe spoke on the development of needs and the inspiration for the video by saying, quote, "It was kind of a freestyle. I just pressed record and played a beat, and whatever came out of me was what I went with. That We All Got Needs tagline at the end was my initial freestyle. Sometimes I really think that your first instinct is your best instinct, and you should go with your gut. You should follow that initial spark of inspiration when it comes to making art. That's really what this song was," unquote. In regards to the video, Tinashe went on to say, quote, "I didn't want it to be in a studio or anything like that. I wanted it to feel like real life because a lot of this era is really about getting to know me and feeling like there's intimacy there. So I wanted it to feel like an intimate location, someplace that everyone knows and that we all visit all the time as a part of our day-to-day," unquote. I think Tinashe got her message across perfectly, and she is currently 2 for 2 with her new songs for me. Recently, and unexpectedly, Azealia Banks showed Tinashe some love on Instagram by saying, "Hi key though, it's time to put some respect on Tinashe's name. Tinashe is very, very talented. I got in." This has been the energy I've been on for Tinashe for so many years now. She is truly an icon in the R&B and pop space, and I am ready for her to finally receive the well-deserved main pop girl energy that she has been serving since she came into the industry 10 years ago. Tinashe opened up to the media outlet Days to discuss the motivation for the Baby Angel era by saying, quote, "I want people to get to know me on more of an intimate level, very up close and personal. I want it to feel like this album is whispering in your ear. My last era, we leaned into a lot more concepts, a lot of dark makeup, a lot of outfits, which was amazing and beautiful. But being able to have this stripped back side of me to play into different color tones, different vibes, just feels very cinematic and really personal," unquote. Tinashe went on to say that she chose the album title Baby Angel because she, quote, "wanted to create something similar to a screen name, or some type of tag that I could put on this era that would represent the persona or the energy that I was embodying for this particular project," unquote. Tinashe also confirmed that there are no collaborations on this particular project, and that sonically she did a lot of genre combining. With producer Machine Drum, he helped bring in an electronic side of production, which balanced out with the R&B melodies and vocals. So far, the rollout of this era is giving a more mature R&B version of Christina Aguilera's album Stripped. Similar to Christina's Stripped, Tinashe's Baby Angel narrative is essentially a rebirth and a reintroduction of who she is as a woman and an artist. With Baby Angel, we may or may not get an iconic ballad like Christina's Beautiful, but we will definitely get a more open, empowered, raw, and authentic version of Tinashe that explores her identity and genre-blending fusions that move the needle sonically. Additionally, Tinashe confirmed that Baby Angel will be released in September, and that she is going on tour with Shy Girl starting in October. Let me know in the comments what you all think of Talk to Me Nice and Needs, and what you are expecting or hope to hear from Baby Angel. Also, let me know if you plan on attending one of her upcoming concerts. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.